Tick, tock, gun, shot. Bah! Bullet, bullet, bullet. Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your boy CoolStoryBrobat bringing you another UU Open Round 1 replay. Now, it's been several days without an upload, and we're still in Round 1. I know what you're thinking. When the heck are we going to get to Round 2? The actual tournament itself, as of the current date, is in Round 4 right now. But I plan to have Round 1 finished by this Thursday. Right now it's Tuesday evening. I'm not expecting to be caught up with the tournament as it's going on. I'm always going to be a couple rounds behind until the thing is over with. But for now, I just want to get caught up knowing that they'll be done eventually. And you can tell by my voice that tonight it's going to be a late session. Also, pardon my video here. My computer lagged a little bit while recording this and it kind of corrupted the data. So, you know, the sprites look like they're stuck, frozen in place, and lagging dramatically. The video's still going. You're good. Don't adjust your TV. But anyway, this is a good match here. This is Hogg versus Orphic, and just based on the type of teams, you can tell this is going to be a good game, because this is one of those games where neither team, like both teams have a weapon against each other, a major weapon against each other, but that weapon is held back by how well they can use it. For instance, Orphic's team has a Primarina, which typically runs choice specs. Take a look at Hogg's team and tell me what on his team wants to take a choice specs Moonblast from Primarina. The only fairy resist he has is Nidoking. So this is already tough for Hogg, because he basically has to either lead Nidoking to threaten Primarina, he has to lead Togekiss if it's like specially bulky or something, or he has to lead Infernape, assuming it's Life Orb with Gunk Shot. And based on the team, it looks like it could be Scarf if Hydreigon isn't. However, Hogg has a threat of his own. His Slowbro actually is a big threat to Orphic's team. Slowbro threatens a Mega Aerodactyl and it counters Cobalion. Not to mention, if it gets some Calm Mind boosts going, even Primarina, Nidoqueen, and Latios can be pressured to take it down. So it's really a matter of getting rid of Scizor, getting a boost off against Aerodactyl or Cobalion to sweep with Slowbro for Hogg, and a matter of using Primarina to blow holes in Hogg's team for something else to sweep for Orphic. So what this game comes down to is who uses their threat better. So we're gonna see a double Nido lead here. He's gonna lead Nidoking, Orphic's gonna lead Nidoqueen. Hogg with the innovation, substitute Nidoking, take advantage of Nidoking's offensive threatening presence to force switches, get a substitute off and be a big threat against the offense. Ice Beam the Latios, do a crisp 2/3 of its health. Orphic is going to go to Cobalion. Hogg predicts this, goes to Slowbro. Orphic has to double switch to Primarina, takes the Scald. Slowbro is going to stay in, scout the Primarina, see what he's locking into, see what this Primarina is running with. Based on the damage it did, that is a modest specs Primarina. That's going to be pretty important later. But for now, he's going to send his Nidoking in on the Moonblast to take it easily. He has to Earth Power here, because in case Scizor tries to come in on a Sludge Wave. But unfortunately, he went to Latios, so Hogg got out-predicted there, and then he goes to Scizor. Hogg has to go to Cobalion, catches him with some innovation, Rocky Helmet Cobalion, very interesting set. I think Hogg is expecting them to trade rocks here because he goes for his own rocks, but Nidoqueen goes straight for the kill with the Earth Power, murders the Cobalion instantly. Hydreigon is going to come in and revenge kill the Nidoqueen, choice specs, Dark Pulse, gets a flinch off on the Nidoqueen, sorry. It switches out. Orphic has to go to Cobalion, take advantage of him locking in a Dark Pulse. Hogg predicts this, goes to his own Slowbro, sets up a Calm Mind as Orphic double switches to Primarina, sets up another Calm Mind, eating the Moonblast like a bowl of cereal, but it is a very dangerous bowl, I tell you what. He's taking the Moonblast to the face, he's slacking off. It's a matter of just being able to avoid getting critical hit, and just slacking off enough that you'll have enough health to set up another Calm Mind safely. So Hogg is going to take another Moonblast with his Slowbro here. Special attack drops are unfortunate, but it's all about the special defense. That's what's keeping you alive right now. Now, it's unfortunate that the Primarina killed the Slowbro here. It was a roll. I'll explain it later in the match. For now, he has to send in his Nidoking to revenge kill the Primarina. He goes for Sludge Wave as he sacks his Nidoqueen to it. Aerodactyl's going to come in. He's going to Aerial Ace the Nidoking. Hogg lets it go down easily. It served its purpose. Hogg is going to revenge kill the Aerodactyl with Hydreigon, locking the Flash Cannon just so that Primarina doesn't have a free chance to switch in on it. Orphic is going to go to Scizor to revenge kill it. He's going to predict if they Caesar to go for U-turn, he indeed does go for U-turn as he goes to his Togekiss. So now, the U-turn brings in Cobalion, Hogg withdraws Togekiss, he has to sacrifice Hydreigon to this Cobalion as it sets up a Rock Polish, and that's looking like that's going to be what closes the game out here. However, Hogg is not going out without a fight. He's going to send in Infernape and double switch to Togekiss because he knows the only way the Cobalion is going to kill that Infernape with one shot is if he uses his Z Close Combat. He used it, he sent in Togekiss to take the Z Close Combat easily, gets an Air Slash off on the Cobalion, and he's going to let Togekiss die to this Cobalion after it's in KO range for Infernape. Now if this Infernape had priority, we would actually kind of be in business almost. We'd almost be in business, but unfortunately it doesn't, so he takes the Close Combat, kills the Cobalion with Flare Blitz, and then Caesar comes in and it's pretty much going to be easy pickings as Infernape goes down and Hogg loses game 1. Very unfortunate. It was a very close game. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all most likely would have still survived the Life Orb Mach Punch, even after rocks at the amount of health it was at. But if it didn't, I think Hogg would have won that because, you know, had it been like something like Fire Blast or Flare Blitz, Mach Punch, Gunk Shot, Life Orb Infernape, he could have taken that game back right then and there if Latios was able to die from where it was at. But yeah, the roll on Primarina was pretty big because based on the calc, it would have done about 36% max. You saw it did like about 35 to that Slowbro at +3 special defense. So if it was timid Primarina, it would have been a done deal. Hogg would have been able to set up safely and just keep pressuring Orphic's team. But unfortunately, modest Primarina came through and he got the rolls. So that was game 1. Let's go into game 2 and see if Hogg can redeem himself here. Game 2. Orphic and Hogg both switched their teams up this time. Hogg's team looks a little bit similar still. He holds on to the Slowbro, he holds on to the Hydreigon, he holds on to the Togekiss, but they're backed up by a completely different core now. He's backed up by a Mega Steelix, a Blissey, and a Doublade. Very interesting setup here. Meanwhile, Orphic's team has a few similarities to the last one. He upgraded his Nidoqueen to a Nidoking. He still has the Mega Aerodactyl, he still has the Cobalion, but this time he also has a Doublade, he also has a Starmie, and he also has a Togekiss. So I mean, this game looks like it can go either way, even more so than the first one. I mean, like really, there's no outstanding threats. There's no outstanding threats that either player has to the opposing team. I mean, Orphic, like, just because of Blissey and Slowbro, Orphic's threat and Mega Steelix, just that big fat combo alone makes it very hard for Orphic's threats to break through. I feel like Togekiss is going to be the key here. If he's running something like Fire Blast Togekiss with Nasty Plot and Air Slash, I feel like that's what would allow him to break through Hogg's team, because otherwise it's just gonna be a matter of dealing with this super fat bulky core of Steelix, Blissey, and Slowbro. But with Fire Blast, Air Slash, Togekiss, and Nasty Plot, you can kind of break down the Blissey, you can flinch it up, you can Fire Blast the Steelix, you can Fire Blast the Doublade, you kind of ruin Hydreigon's day if it doesn't have Flash Cannon, and while opposing Togekiss, you just gotta roll the dice on that. But meanwhile, Hogg's team, really, he just has to, he just has to play around that Togekiss. I mean, he has ways. If Hydreigon has Flash Cannon, like I said, if that Togekiss is packing a fire move, that means it's most likely not using Heal Bell, which means a Blissey can get a well-placed Toxic off and put that Togekiss on a timer. If it's just regular Heal Bell, Air Slash, Nasty Plot Togekiss, then, Mega Steelix, provided it doesn't get flinched down, you can easily kill it. And it's pretty much going to be a game of Hogg's defensive core versus Orphic's offensive core. Classic match of sword versus shield, even though both of these guys have a pair of swords. The Doublade. But anyway, enough corny puns. Let's get into this game, because this is interesting. So, Orphic's going to lead his Nidoking, Hogg's going to lead his Hydreigon, he's going to switch out, go straight to his Blissey, Orphic is going to switch out, go to his Togekiss, Hogg is going to switch out, go to his Steelix, the Togekiss is going to Nasty Plot, oh man, I hope it doesn't have Fire Blast, he's going to take the Air Slash to the face. I think Hogg was expecting Fire Blast, he didn't Mega Evolve, he wanted to take advantage of Sturdy just so that he could take a hit and then heavy slam the Togekiss afterwards. But Orphic randomly switches out, goes to his Cobalion, takes the heavy slam to the face, gets up rocks against this Slowbro, switches out, goes back to the Togekiss. You can see why Togekiss is a bit of an annoyance here. If Steelix gets worn down, Togekiss is indeed going to be a big problem for this team, so he has to play around that very cautiously, very aggressively. So Steelix is going to come in on the nasty plot, switches out. Orphic is going to go to Starmie. Starmie takes the heavy slime pretty easily. This appears to be bulky Starmie, something I have not seen since Keldeo was in UU, which was a couple months ago. So Hogg is going to go to his Blissey, takes the Scald pretty gosh darn easily. Like, what else would a Blissey do? He's going to side shock the Blissey, obviously not doing much. So Blissey's going to sit here and wish. Gonna take a burn from the Scald. Starmie is gonna get toxic poisoned. This results in Starmie gonna have to be forced out eventually because of natural cure. He's gonna switch out. He's gonna send in his Nidoking on the Blissey. I mean, I'm not sure why he went to Nidoking, and I'm not sure why he's really staying in to attack this thing, because, you know, the Nidoking is a pretty good core breaker, and he's just letting it take damage. But the Blissey's gonna be fat, it's gonna sit here, and he's gonna switch out and go to his Slowbro. But he reveals he's taunt Nidoking, which is why he went to it, and all of a sudden, it all makes sense now, how much of a threat this thing is. So the Slowbro's gonna Scald as he goes to his Togekiss, gets a critical Scald, no burn unfortunately. Hogg is gonna switch out, go back to his Steelix again. You don't want this thing worn down too much. You don't want to get this thing in range to get cheesed out by some +2 flinches, so you gotta be cautious of that. Hogg is gonna finally set up his Stealth Rock here so he can get on the offensive, try to take advantage of the opponent. Orphic is going to go to his Doublade as he predicts Hogg to go to his Blissey, which he indeed does. Hogg is going to switch out. He's going to go back to his Slowbro. Doublade is going to set up a Swords Dance and pray that this thing does not have Shadow Claw, because that's going to hurt. It does have Shadow Claw. That hurts quite a bit. He's going to Scald the Doublade. No burn, unfortunately. No burn. Luck is just not in Hogg's favor today. So Orphic makes a nasty prediction here, catches the incoming Hydreigon with a +2 Iron Head, kills it. Steelix comes in, takes the +2 Shadow Claw. It's gonna Earthquake the Doublade, but it's not gonna be enough. The Doublade takes down the Steelix, and Hogg is looking wide open for some Togekiss action later in the match. He revenge kills Orphic's Doublade with his own Doublade Shadow Sneak. He's gonna send in Nidoking and double out to his Togekiss. He predicted Hogg to switch out into his Blissey. He indeed caught him going to Blissey here. Doublade was too valuable because he did not want to let something else be weak to Cobalion. He did not want to lose another Cobalion Ash, is what I'm trying to say. So Togekiss is going to come in. He's going to Toxic the Togekiss as it sets up a +2, but it's going to heal itself with Heal Belt. And basically, it's a matter of just flinching this Doublade down. It's unfortunate, but the Doublade does not flinch. He gets the Iron Head off. He kills the Togekiss. Mega Aerodactyl is going to come in for revenge killing. He's going to Earthquake the Doublade. It doesn't kill him. Aerodactyl is going to take the Iron Head. It's going to get killed. It looks like Hogg is going to take this game back around. He's going to withdraw his Doublade. He's going to go back into Blissey. It's looking very good for Hogg right now. He's looking like he's in a good spot. You know, he's able to just take this thing on. He's going to take the Earth Powers to the face. He's going to Seismic Toss the Nidoking. He has to play around the taunt. He doesn't want to get caught lacking, so he's just going to keep going for the Seismic Tosses. He's going to sack his Doublade. He's going to send in Doublade on the taunt. Crazy prediction right here. And Orphic is going to go to Cobalion. He's going to Shadow Sneak here because he's hoping to pick off the Nidoking. He's going to Shadow Sneak again. Cobalion is going to Swords Dance here. Doublade is going to keep Shadow Sneaking. The Cobalion is at a bit of low health. Hogg is going to send his Slowbro, and obviously he's going to withdraw it immediately. Oh, he did not withdraw it immediately. Okay, well, he Scalded the Cobalion and killed it. So, crazy play on Hogg's part. Good plays all around. Hogg is going to switch out his Slowbro on his Nidoking. He's going to go to his Togekiss on the Earth Power. He's going to take the Sludge Wave. It unfortunately has enough juice to kill his Togekiss. He's going to get Blissey in safely on the Nidoking, but he gets a critical Sludge Wave that just seals the game for him. Unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. Orphic wins the battle because of a critical Sludge Wave on a Blissey. crazy stuff, man. Hogg was in there, man. I mean, the battle really took its tides and its turns. It went up and down, it went back and forth. At one point, it looked like Orphic's Togekiss was going to be taking it home, but then, you know, Hogg comes up out of nowhere, kills his Togekiss. He starts bringing the game back. It's looking like Blissey and Slowbro and Togekiss are going to be the ones to bring this home. It looks like, even in spite of Taunt Nidoking, that Blissey is going to be the one to take these hits and just start, you know, running the game. But the critical Sludge Wave happened. I'm not sure if the Blissey was using Protect or Soft Boiled. If it was Wish Boiled Blissey, then, you know, he could have set up a Wish or even a Soft Boil on that last Sludge Wave had it not killed, which it shouldn't have. And then he would have been able to Seismic Toss to Nidoking. Orphic would have went to Starmie and succumbed to Toxic eventually. And that would have been all she wrote, and it would have been a Game 3. But it's unfortunate. This is how it happened. That one part where I said Slowbro was going to switch out and it didn't switch out, I was expecting him to go to Slowbro on the +2 Cobalion and like sack Togekiss to it and then bring Slowbro back again so it would be at more HP because of Regenerator. But that didn't happen. And even more surprisingly, I think Orphic predicted that to happen because he went straight for the Iron Head earlier. So that kind of explains that play there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite, and peace.